Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for all those early birds who are here before 7 o'clock. Welcome. In case you haven't yet, please do scan this QR code. It will lead you to our Facebook page. And I'll give you time to do that. Within the Facebook page, you will receive a lot of great insights about data analytics, great information, okay, and some free content as well. So one more chance for you to scan it right here. All right. Okay, so we're here to learn the 5 most in-demand and money-making professions in this field. And this is definitely something that most of you I know are very, very interested in. So we'll learn what career path to choose, what speaks out to you more, or what resonates with you more. And as a token of our appreciation for participating for today's webinar, you will be getting a free guide, The Top 10 Mistakes Beginners in Data Analytics Should Avoid. My name is Tabitha Hamlang, and I will be your webinar host for today. Okay, so let me just tell you a little something about how to use our webinar room. So as you can see, we have a chat box here. Right beside the chat box, there is a Q&A only tab, and feel free to use this tab for any questions at all about our topic today, about the course. So all questions, please direct them here in this tab, and this is what we will be checking for any of your concerns, okay? We also have a poll right now, which is asking, what is your current job? And we have some novice and some experienced data analysts. Welcome, thank you for joining us. And we also have a lot who have different professions and 38% who want to change their profession. So quite curious what your current profession is. Let me know in the comments. And I'd love to know also where you guys are from. Okay, so what is your current profession? Can you let me know? Also, just in case you encounter any problems with video lags, or maybe you can't hear the audio, I would highly suggest that you exit the webinar room first and then come back in and see how that works for you. Usually that fixes the problem. So again, I'd love to know a little bit more about you. Okay, so what is your current profession? Where are you from? Romulan is a freelance VA, food technology QA, Jomara, customer service agent, Norton. Irish is an accountant. Yeah, keep them coming. Andrea is an admin assistant. Paula is a freelance VA and CSS from Manila. Okay, so feel free to comment, to react in the chat box. Even though we don't read them out loud all the time, please know that we do read them. So today we will be learning why exactly data analytics is a high demanded sphere, right, in this industry, and who are data analysts? What do they do exactly? What are their responsibilities, and what do you need to know to become a pro at this field? How and when can a beginner start to earn money? And lastly, what are the most well-paid professions in data analytics? All these things you will learn today, and we will learn from our speaker. So how can you get the most out of today's webinar? Well, first of all, definitely try to put your mobile phone aside. I know that's kind of difficult, but I'm sure you can do it. If you're using your laptop, if you have a lot of tabs open, make sure to just close any unnecessary tabs. If you can turn off your notifications just to rid yourself of any more distractions, please do so. And feel free to take notes and ask questions as we go along. So again, we have a couple of gifts for you at the end of the webinar. So if you stay all the way until the end with us, you will be getting your top 10 mistakes beginners in data analytics should avoid. And of course, you will also be getting a very special discount on our data analytics course. And this is only available to our webinar participants. So feel free to click on the offer if you feel like you are ready to register. Please do so. It's a very, very easy process. All right, so I did see, or I can see right now, the different professions that we have, which is great. And we are all here to learn something about data analytics. And I would love to know what specifically brought you here. Okay, what would you like to learn? And let me know in the comments. And I'll wait for your answers to come in. And again, feel free to ask questions. We'll try to answer all of them within our webinar time. So, who are we? We are Refocus Philippines, and Refocus is a global online educational platform, and we help people who are looking for a new career in data analytics. And with that, within the courses, we provide up to date practical skills for your career advancement and your business growth. And we're happy to say that we have helped thousands of people already around the globe to find their new and exciting profession. And now we're here in the Philippines, and we are very excited to be sharing all this free information with you and to share our courses with you as well. Also, just so you know, we are the #1 digital course right now in the Philippines. So in terms of quality, you can be assured that our course is top notch, okay? And in terms of our experience in education, so far we have educated 5,800 students here in the Philippines. And we currently have 116 batches of students studying right now. And it is growing. People are really paying attention to data analytics. And we hope that you can be one of those few people and first people to really step into this sphere. So Dom says, I want to know more about the course. I'll tell you more about that. Rosemary, to know about data analytics. Yes, definitely. We will learn all the basics for today. Okay. Refocus is also a member of these associations here in the Philippines, and some of the big companies are actually partnered with these associations. And we do have partner companies here as well in the Philippines. Okay, so let's get to it. All right, I know you guys are excited to learn. Our speaker for today is a data analyst at Schneider Electric. He is an experienced professional in SQL, data migration, business analysis, continuous improvement, customer satisfaction and quality, and digital transformation. He is also one of the teachers actually in the course, and I'm sure you will be learning a lot from him today. So let's welcome Mark Anthony Badiao. Hi, Mark.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can. All right. So first of all, I just want to say again, good evening. Again, my name is Mark Anthony Badiao. Currently, I'm a data analyst at Schneider Electric, and as Tabitha mentioned, I have several experiences in SQL, data migration, business analysis, and even digital transformation. So I also would just like to say hi to some of the people in the chat. So hi Cedric, hi Norton, hi Eleanor, and yeah, let's get to it. So I want to first share to you my personal experience in the data analytics world. I know that I'm not sure how or why you are here, but I'm pretty sure all of us here would like to learn more about data analytics. So that's what I'm going to share tonight. So I'd like to share my life before I've started in this industry. So I'm going to share my first job, my first salary, and where I started. So and also why and how I decided to start the career in the data analytics world. So there's just really two things that's my main motivation why I jumped into the data analytics world. And first of all is the high salary perks, and all of us we all want that, right? So another one is the job security. I'm going to tell more about the job security in the next few slides, but I believe that in in the data analytics world, in the world where we live right now, wherein there's a lot of uncertainties in different fields, industries, and job, I know that a career in the data analytics is secure. There's security if you are in this field. So, as I mentioned, I'm going to share how I started. So, I've seen the chat that some of you here are actually customer service agents or BPO associates and representatives. So, my very first career was actually as a call center agent as well, as a customer service representative in a company called Convergys. I believe they're called Concentrix now, if I'm not mistaken. And then I transferred to a different BPO, which is Teltech, as a technical support representative. And during my stay in that company, I was able to get a promotion to become a quality assurance specialist. After that, I transferred into my current company now, which is Schneider Electric, as a claims specialist. I also transitioned into a continuous improvement expert during my time here. And right now, I'm working as a data analyst and is in the data analytics field as of today. So, and during that time, I've been in the industry, or I've been working for over 10 years now. And during my first job, my salary is not even more than 13,000, and it continually increase as I go to a different company or as I go to a different position. But um, this is but in my personal experience that the salary increase with within the BPO industry in my career was not really that significant. And again, that's my I'm not sure how's your experience, but for my personal experience, while I was in the BPO industry, the salary increases were really not that significant. That's why I started working my way through a different path into the data analytics field. So data analytics is indeed my passion. I can proudly say that it's my passion right now because first there are several perks and concepts that I like while working in the data analytics field. So I'm not sure what kind of work you do right now. And like what I mentioned, most of my career before in the past um, over 10 years are a big part of it is in the BPO industry. And but right now in the data analytics field, what I like about this is that I am being a part of major business decision making. So we have different passions and we love a lot of things with the current work that we do. But right now, I would say with data analytics, you become part of major business decision making. You actually make an impact. You know, I know there's a lot of things that we do routinely. I remember as a customer service agent, I routinely take in calls, solve customer issues, which is great. But this time around in this field, I actually really make much more bigger part in decision making and making a big impact. Another thing is that there's really no routine work in the data analytics field. Um, I'm personally, I like doing different things. I like learning a lot of stuff. I like challenges. And in my experience, while I was working as a customer care representative or as a technical support agent, a lot of the things that I do are mostly routine work. You receive the same calls, maybe different customer, but most of the their concerns are mainly the same, and the work that you're doing is kind of a routine. And again, I'm not saying that it's bad, because I loved it when I was working during that time. But right now, I like what I'm doing in this field. That no, it's not, it's not a routine work every day, every week. There's a new challenge, there's a new thing that you're going to work on, there's a new project, and it's really, dynamic, and you really learn a lot, and improve your skill and upskill yourself. There's also opportunity of constant communication with people, and you can identify the root cause of a certain business problem, which is great. You're part of, of the people who actually resolves problems within your business, or within your company, which is very, very great. So why data analytics is the best choice? So I know there's a lot of, career choice that you can choose from out there, but personally, in my own opinion, a career in the data analytics is really, really a best choice. So first, I'd like to show you a sample data here. This is a true data from Forbes.com, and The as you can see here, the amount of data that generated every day is growing exponentially. So if you're going to see in our graph here, from the year 2010, and let's just focus on this year 2022, you can see the marginal increase there. The increase is really big. You can see the significant increase of the data that is being generated on a daily basis. And if you're going to see the forecast from this year until the next 3 years, you will see that there's more data that will be generated every day. If you're familiar with how technology works with the pandemic ongoing, a lot of people working remotely, a lot of businesses going digital, and a lot of people are now online. So, really, there's a lot of data generated every day. Here's another great example here. This is a 2021 data, and this is what happens in an internet minute. As you can see in our colored wheel here, you see different social media sites, different web pages, and you can see, for example, let's go to one of the most popular social media app that we have right now, which is Facebook, right? You can see in just 1 minute, there's already 1.4 million scrolling happening. Imagine that in just 1 minute, and imagine in a day how many people scrolling in that social media application, right? In Instagram, in just 1 minute, there's already 695,000 stories shared. Again, that's just 1 minute. For Twitter, 200,000 people tweeting. And if you're a fan of watching shows on Netflix or YouTube, you can see in for Netflix, in just 1 minute, there's 28,000 subscribers watching. In YouTube, there's already 500 hours content uploaded. In TikTok, there's 5,000 downloads. Again, that's just 1 minute, and this is a data in 2021, and I'm pretty sure that this year, this this data already increased. So imagine the amount of data revolving around the world right now. There's just really a lot. And I want to go back to what I was saying earlier, why I chose to be in the data analytics field. When I was talking about job security, this is one of the things that I'm telling you about. There's just really a lot of data revolving around the world, and businesses are utilizing those data, and it's just going to increase year by year. And what that tells us, it tells us that the career in the data analytics field is not going away. It will be there, and it will just be, your job is secured as long as you are in the data analytics field. So businesses need to understand and work with this data to make better business decisions. So it's important for a business to understand the data revolving around their business, revolving around their competitors, so that they can make better business decisions. The ones who fail to do so loses in the competition. If you are a business and you don't really utilize or work with your data, it's possible that you may fail in the business. You're going to, if you notice that, like for example, pre-pandemic, there's a lot of businesses who actually went from having a physical store, now they just have online store, right? They either go to a different shopping platforms like Shopee or Lazada, or making their own web pages or applications. So everyone's using the data that they receive to make better business decisions. So there's a lot of advantages in this field, in this sphere of data analytics. So first, like what I mentioned, one of the main reasons why I transferred to this field is that there's stable high salary and bonuses. A professional data analyst can actually make up to 120,000 per month. That's the and that's a good amount right now, right? And there's it can actually be more depending on the demand. Also, the advantages of work in data analytics is the opportunity to work from anywhere, like in your couch at home, in a cafe, while traveling by the sea. I personally work at home, and on a daily basis, I'm at home. But if there are times that, let's say, I need to travel to somewhere, I can still work because I can travel anywhere. And if not, I mean, I would say 90% of the career or the jobs in this sphere or in this field are actually remote working or work from home. If you go to the famous um, job application sites like JobStreet or LinkedIn, like most of the data analytics career that you're going to see there, they're offering it in a remote setup or work from home setup. And it's really a big advantage, especially here in the Philippines. I'm not sure where you are located, but I'm located here in Cavite, and there are times that I have to, and I've worked in Alabang, in Manila, in Pasay, and I the travel time to get there takes me around almost 2 hours, and travel going home is almost 2 hours as well. So let's say just that's already 4 to 5 hours of your time spent that you spend in traveling before, and which you can actually make use of those 4 to 5 hours for recreation or spending time for your family. And that's why it's really a great advantage that in this field of data analytics you can actually work from home and not spend a lot of time traveling. Right now, those 3 hours that I have, I can spend time with my wife, with my family, and even do some of my personal hobbies, and it's really great. It's a good advantage. So the advantages, another advantage of working in this in the data analytics field is that you can actually work for international companies. There's new experiences, great work challenges, and more money in the new market. If you're from, I've seen that some of you here are working as VAs, right? So there's a lot of international companies who actually are hiring data analytics people as freelancers, or even employing them, even when they are in the other side of the world. They actually employ people in different parts of the world here in the Philippines, um, for this kind of field for data analytics, because there's a lot of demand in this field. So other advantages of working in data analytics, this is also one of the great things that I like about working in this field, is that there's multiple career paths that you can actually choose from. So you can choose paths like data science, data engineering, business analytics, team lead positions, and there's really a lot. I mean, just try. Let's say, for example, like for me personally, in my LinkedIn profile or in my resume, it says there's that I am a data analyst, and I'm actually receiving some job interview offers for different kinds of fields, not just with data analytics, but that's because the skill that you have in data analytics can be used in a lot of other fields in the industry. So data analytics is indeed a great choice. I can personally attest to that. And if you are interested, I'm really encouraging you to try and jump into this field. It's interesting day-to-day work based on problem solving. Again, there's no routinary work. It's a good mix of technical work and interpersonal communication. You will learn some of the great digital tools and some of the great business acumens here. The skills, as I mentioned, are transferable to many other careers, not just in the data analytics field, but in other fields as well. Most companies offer flexible working hours and flexible environments. Like what I mentioned, they offer remote setup, and they even offer you to work based on your time, depending on the client or the business need. And in the data analytics field, here skills are actually more important than degrees or certifications. So we do not invalidate the degrees that we have or the certifications that we have, because it's uh it's um it's your proof that you have completed things, that you have this skill. But really, if you can show off your skill, most companies or most people looking for data analytics people are just really looking for the skill. Doesn't really matter what your educational background is. Sometimes it doesn't matter what certifications you have, but if they can see that you have the skill to do data analytics, then they would definitely hire you. So I personally encourage you, if you are interested, take your chance and start your career in the data analytics field. Like what I mentioned, the data is just growing and growing exponentially. Businesses are embracing the new digital trend, the digital world. Everyone is going digital, and there's a lot of data, and there's a lack of good specialists on the market right now. Companies are ready to hire even beginners and teach them. If you're going to do a quick search in JobStreet or LinkedIn for a data analyst role, you will see a lot of openings because there's really a lot of demand, and the supply for good specialists right now in our country is not that high as of the moment. So if you become part of the pioneering people in the data analytics field, then you can take advantage of this current on demand in the market. But then again, like what I mentioned, it's still going to increase and increase. The demand for data analysts will just grow and grow as we go in the next coming years. You can also start your earning your first money, searching first clients, and taking your first task even while studying. I know some people, some virtual assistants doing data analyst work that are still studying but already earning money. And you can jump from junior to middle position in just less than a year and even double or triple your income. I want to share a success story here of one of our refocus students. So later, Tabitha will share more about our course, but I want to share here a success story. So this is Shamaine DePili. She was hired as a data analyst for an Australian company. She helps with TikTok data and earns 30,000 as a part-timer. Again, that's 30,000 pesos per month, and she's doing it part-time. She is also a full-time mom and a refocus student, and now a data analyst. So as you can see, this person, she's a full-time mom. She also manages some of her businesses, but she's doing part-time data analytics job and still earning 30,000 as a part-timer. Imagine that. That 30,000 is already a full month salary of other career here in the Philippines. So, and then she can still spend time with her kids, with her business. And again, she was able to be in this position because she jumped, or she took the course that we offer here at Refocus. So, high paying and most in demand data analytics careers. So, I want to share to you some of the most high paying and most in demand careers in the data analytics field. All right. So, yeah, so I like what Jared mentioned. He is already manifesting. That's great. Yep. So first career is data analyst. This is what I do right now. So I'm a data analyst. I collect, clean, and interprets data sets in order to discover useful information and support decision making to achieve business goals. And data analysts can work in many industries. Data analysts can work in IT, in BPO, in finance, in science, in medicine, in government, anything that handles data, a data analyst can work on. And almost all kinds of businesses, almost all kinds of field right now in the world actually handles data or have data online. So data analysts can actually go almost anywhere. I want to share to you a great visualization summary of what is a day-to-day um, look like for a data analyst. So this is what I do on with my job. So as you can see here, this is a good figure here. So what I normally do, like this is like the process that I do is I do data collection, data preparation, data visualization, data analysis, and data storytelling. So if we go to the first one, we can see here the data collection phase. We're in for imagine that you're just picking up the pieces of a Lego puzzle or Lego bricks. So there's a lot of, like, let's say there's a lot of Lego bricks lying on the floor, and data collection is actually just simply picking up picking up the pieces of your puzzle or of your Lego bricks. So that's what I do first. Data collection, I collect the data, I collect the data from different sources, and then I do the data preparation. So for the data preparation, It's this is where you prepare your data. Now that you have your Lego bricks compiled, you just need to start sorting and filtering them, putting them in the right places. As you can see in our Lego brick figure there, the reds are all together, the greens, the blue, the gray, and the white. So in the data preparation, I sort and filter and clean the data that I have to prepare for the visualization. So the data visualization is when you start trying to visualize what the data is actually telling you, or what the data is telling the business. So as you can see here in the data visualization phase of the Lego bricks, you can see that we are starting to put the Lego bricks pieces together. We are trying to sort them piece by piece, like which Lego bricks are of the same size, of the same color, which Lego bricks should go there and here. So we're starting to do visualization. And the next phase is data analysis. This is where I spend most of my time in analyzing what the data is really telling me and what the data is telling the business. So as you can see in our Lego brick here, we're slowly trying to build the parts of the house piece by piece. So as you can see there, we have the roof, we have the door, we have the like the garden part, and then last is your data storytelling. This is where you start telling your stakeholders or the business what the data is telling you. So let's say, for example, in this figure here, we can see that from from our data collection part, wherein we just simply gather the Lego bricks, it's actually telling us that these Lego bricks can build a house, right? So if you go back to phase number one, the Lego bricks are just all lying. But then when you go back to the phase number five, it's telling us that these Lego bricks can actually build a house. Now, when we go to the data part, like on my part, that some of the data is telling me that, hey, we can sell more products on this area of the market, or this data is telling me that, hey, our market is slow in this area, maybe we need to transform the way we do business. So I support and I recommend several business decision making to our stakeholders, so that they can make more profitable business decisions. So the salary for a data analyst, so for an entry level or a junior data analyst, the average salary is actually between 30,000 to 50,000. Again, that's just for the junior data analyst. If you start working in this field, your entry level salary that you can get is between 30 to 50,000. That's already high. That's already like a senior role for other fields. And if you become a middle data analyst, your average salary can become 60,000 to 80,000. And if you still continue to upskill yourself and become a senior data analyst, your average salary can become around between 90,000 to 120,000 per month. So there's really a stable and a high pay perks in this field. And this data is based on the Philippine market. As you can see here, this is based on jobstreet.com.ph. So I want to answer one question here before we proceed. Somebody asked, what's the course that I took? I'm assuming you're asking about my course in college. So the course in college that I took is actually a diploma course in computer network technology. It's not a degree, but a diploma course for 2 years. And like what I mentioned here in this data analytics field, your education, your degrees, your certificates are good, but they're really more looking to skill. So I was able to enter the data analytics field even when my education is really not a degree. So which is really great. Another number two is a marketing analyst. So a marketing analyst is a professional that analyzes data to support a company's marketing efforts. So a marketing analyst works with data to unearth new marketing insights for the company. So note that marketing is all about product, price, promotion, and placement. And there's a lot of data that can be used for marketing. So as a marketing analyst, your focus is to provide data insights so that you can make, or the business can go or can make decisions on which marketing efforts to pursue. So A large part of being a marketing analyst includes cleaning, sorting, and interpreting data. It's almost the same as what I do, but this is really focused on actual marketing data, so that marketing people can actually do better when it comes to their marketing strategies. So a marketing analyst salary can you can make up to 95,000 pesos per month. So you may be asking why the salary is quite lower than the regular data analyst. It's because there's already a lot of marketing analysts in the market right now. But still, with the analytic skill that you have, you can still land into this career. And if you are really passionate about marketing, if you're passionate about making a business more profitable, getting more customers, then you can take this um, this career field. All right, so open the floor for any other questions you'd like to have.
Looks like we have just one more here from the Q&A tab. Is it a must to have a good background in statistics from Oriel?
All right, thanks, Oriel, for that question. So um, a good background in statistics, if you're pertaining to, let's say, whether you need to have whether you need to have completed a good course in statistics in mathematics, it's not a requirement. It's not that you need to have, but it's a preferred skill that you need to have. So here in data analytics, you'll be working with a lot of data. Sometime Most of the time with a lot of numbers. You'll be working with population statistics and math. So it's a preferred skill, and it's not really a requirement. But as you go in your data analytics field, like personally in my career, I don't have any statistics background, but as I started working in this field, I get to have the mathematical skills, statistics skill, population sampling. Um, that's already something that I already gained as I work. Now, but if you already have that skill prior to working, you definitely will get a good data analytics career role, and you will increase your market value as well.
Definitely something that you can learn along the way because of just the practicality and all the skills that you learn within data analytics as a profession itself. All right. Just in case there are other questions, please, Mark, feel free to answer them in the chat room. And Mark will be back with more of the professions that you might want to get into within the data analytics field. So he will be back, and I'll give him time to relax and answer your questions. Okay. All right. So just based on the advantages, based on the responsibilities and the benefits of becoming a data analyst, are you ready to become one? And I would really love to see your yeses here. If you are ready, type in your yes. And if you do want to start a successful career and become an expert in data analytics, then we'd love to invite you to our data analytics course. We are starting next week. And our goal here for this program is really to help someone with little or maybe even zero knowledge here in this field. And what we want is for you to become a demanded expert in this field so that once you graduate, then you are ready to take that new profession and start doubling or tripling your income. And we have a story from one of our students here, Mac. So he was actually, he worked in the BPO industry, and then he worked as an OFW for 7 years. And because of the pandemic, he actually was out of work for 2 years. Medyo matagal siya. And, he was jobless. He didn't have money for living. He couldn't support his family. Unfortunately, he was quite depressed, but he learned about our data analytics course here at Refocus, and he thought it was the right time to change something in his life. Okay. So, he's very proud to say that he now works as a data analyst at a global US based company. And what's great about this is that we not only teach you all the skills in the course, but we have a very supportive community. And so if you have any questions, if you need that extra support, Refocus is here to help you get that new profession and get that new job. So we're here for you all the way from the start until finding that new profession. So we're very proud of Mac, and I hope that we hear more of these stories from our students very soon, and maybe even from you. Okay, now some of the advantages of our course is that within the course, we actually teach you a step-by-step plan on how you can start earning 80,000 pesos per month. So you don't usually get that in a course, right? And what's great is that you have mentors and teachers who are already practicing analysts. And also within the course, and because of our course, and we have so much confidence in it that we actually have a job guarantee. And I'll talk a little more about that later on. As I mentioned, we do have a strong community. We have community managers, we have your mentors, and also your classmates to give you that extra support while you are in this learning environment and while you guys are in this journey together of trying to get into this new industry. Okay, again, we have mentors for that extra support, and we also have very flexible and comfortable formats in terms of studying. So we have designed our course for you. So if you have a full-time job, you can watch the videos after work. If you're a student as well, you can watch it after school or carve out some time during the weekend. So the learning is very flexible, but we do have some live sessions, which I'll talk about later on. Okay, so in the course, we have 8 modules. So we teach you the introduction to data analytics as a profession, all the way until teaching you how to conduct A/B testing with Python. And also, as I mentioned, we do help you in starting your new career. Okay, so at the end, you'll get your certificate of completion plus employment assistance from our Refocus Career Center, where you can access any vacancies from our partner companies. So during the course, you will receive a more practice-oriented approach. So like what Mark mentioned, you do learn the skills along the way. And speaking of skills, we only teach you the necessary skills for you to start earning money, okay? Only the relevant skills, which will eventually help you in your career growth. As you enter our career center, we help you find a job and prepare for an interview. Thanks, Anna. Okay, so we help you find a job by within the course. So you get to defend your final projects in front of experts from big companies. So these are all real projects, okay? Real companies here in the Philippines. And we have a career showcase afterwards, after which our students will be recommended to our partner companies. And this is what I mentioned earlier, a job guarantee. So we have so much confidence in this course that we know our students, once you graduate from the course, will get a job within 6 months. And if you don't get anything, a project, freelance work, a contract, then we will return the course fee. Plus, you will be able to get your new profession with that 80,000 pesos salary and a chance to work from anywhere, from the beach, from your couch, from the mountains. And if you'd like to work for foreign companies as well, just like Mac, working for a global US-based company. So make sure to get the offer. As I mentioned, we do have a special offer just for webinar participants today. It is a big discount. So if you haven't yet, click on the offer and sign up. We only have 20 spots left here for this next batch. So make sure to sign up already. Thank you for signing up, Anna. And let me know if some of you have also signed up. All right. So I will give Mark back to you as he teaches you a little more about the different professions within the field. Mark?
All right. Hello, everyone. Good evening again. Am I still audible? Just give me a thumbs up and let me know if you can hear me. All right. So the next career that I'm going to talk about is the data engineer career. And again, this is one of the great careers that you can step into in the data analytics field. So, data engineers often focus on larger data sets. It's their job to optimize the infrastructure surrounding different data analytics processes. So, data engineers focus on aggregating data sets coming from multiple sources. So, to make sure that it's accessible to end users. So, for data engineers, they work behind the scenes to create the databases that houses a company's data. Like what I mentioned, a lot of data revolving around, a lot of data are being, revolves back and forth within a certain business or with just one business alone. There's already a lot of data involved, and those data needs to be stored somewhere. So data engineer does that. They build pipelines that transforms raw data into formats that are useful for data scientists or data analysts or even marketing analysts or any stakeholder that would want to view a certain data. And they create the infrastructure to automate model building for machine learning and analytics. So data engineers can actually make up to 140,000 per month. So if you are a data engineer or if you would like to be in this field, you can actually earn up to 140,000 per month. Again, when you are in the data analytics field, you can actually take up this career path. As I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of career path you can take up on. There's a lot of fields you can go into, but as part of the data analytics sphere, data engineers can make up to 140,000 per month. This is one of the careers that can already give you a six-digit income. So, and if you decide to actually enroll in our course here at Refocus, you're already several steps into going into this career path. So it's up to you if you want to pursue this path. But again, if you decide to enroll in our course, you're already several steps ahead going into this career path. And again, it's really it's really pleasing to see that you can actually make up to 140,000 per month, which is really great. Another career that you can go into is a data scientist. So data scientist collects and analyzes data and then communicates actionable insights. So just like data analyst, data scientist works on data and recommends actionable insights so that business can make um, better decisions. But data scientists are often a technical step above data analysts because data scientists can understand data from a more informed perspective to help make predictions. So one major difference of a data analyst from a data scientist is that, for example, me as a data analyst, I I use data to recommend the business what path to choose for them to make action. And but data scientists already predicts, like for example, they work on a data set, they use some programming tools and languages to already make predictions on what will happen if you proceed into this certain action. So they already take it a step ahead. So that's what a data scientist does. Data scientists require strong knowledge of data analytics, including software tools, programming languages like Python or R, and data visualization skills to communicate their findings. And again, if you enroll in our course here in Refocus, you are going to learn about data analytics. You will learn about different software tools like Python and other data visualization tools. And if you decide to take the data scientist career path, you're already again several steps ahead of other people, or you're already making your several steps into the ladder going into a data scientist career. So a data scientist salary can actually make up to 170,000 pesos per month. Like what I mentioned, data scientist does predictive analysis. They can already predict several the results of several actions that a business can take. That's why this is really in demand, and that's why they're paid this much, because um they're already doing predictions that really helps a certain business or a certain company. Last but not the least is a data architect. So just an architect designs physical structure, a data architect designs the structure of an organization needs to effectively acquire, organize, analyze, manage, and utilize data. So a data architect, he actually does more of the overall design of the data structure. So from the data pipelines, from the things that data analysts and data scientists will work on, the data architect designs all of that. And data architect defines a company's data standards and principles. They design, construct, and further develop the data architecture and organization, design concepts to make the flow of data in the company as efficient as possible, classify and organize data, provide specifications for data quality, and create secure storage concepts. One of the very important role of a data architect is to make sure that there's security with the data or information that a company acquires. Like for example, like for us, right? We have data over the internet, right? We have some banking data, we have personal information, and we want to have our data secure. So one of the main role of a data architect is to make sure that there's secure storage concepts. So data architects can actually make up to 240,000 pesos per month. One of them, this role is very few in the industry, and that's why there's a high demand and there's a high salary for this. And and data architect is like, it in the data analytics field, it's like the final, career path. Not really the final, but it's one of the most, um like the final career path that you can take, so that you can understand more overall of the data analytics sphere. And again, I may be repeating myself, but I just want to say that if when you enroll in our course here at Refocus, you're already several steps and already getting near to that data architect career path. So, any questions?
Thank you, Mark. I will perhaps allow you to just answer the questions in the chat room, so you have more time to expound and really get into it. So, guys, Mark will answer all your questions here in the comments. Okay. Thank you so much, Mark, for that. Learned so much about all the different professions in this field, and I hope that you guys resonated with one, two, or maybe more of these professions. So, there are two ways for you to go at the end of our webinar. And the first way is that you can continue to try to self study, wherein you search for free trainings on YouTube, read books and articles maybe about data analytics. But of course, when we do that, you realize that you may take more time. You get minimum useful information because there is no structure within or in how you learn by yourself. And also, where do you even start? How do you find a job? Who is guiding you throughout all this? And how do you even increase your income, right? So, self study, yes, it's great, but also there's another way for you to do this, which is you can join our Refocus Data Analytics course and get that dream job already with your high salary in just 8 months. And with this course, you can actually get your first orders or your first clients and start earning money within 3 months, because within the 3 months you can start applying all the things that you have learned and start working even while you're still studying, which is what some of our students actually do within the course. Okay. Also, you can work remotely and land a job in a professional company. And again, we do teach you how to earn more than 80,000 pesos per month. Now, just based on that, do you want to become a data analyst and work from anywhere around the world? Let me see your yeses. And I don't think you're going to say no to this. Do you want to double or triple your income? Put it out there. Just like one of our, who's this? Gerald is saying, manifest that. Okay. And also, do you want to know what it's like to work for international companies? And if you said yes to all these things, then you definitely need to join our data analytics course. And we are starting next week. There you go. I can see your yeses. So again, the main goal of our program is to help someone with zero or little knowledge here in this field. And we want you to become a demanded data analyst. That is our goal. And what you'll get in our course is a high stable salary wherein you can work remotely. Okay, you get 8 months of study and 100 hours of practice and 60 hours of lectures. Now, 100 hours of practice is actually a big deal because it's important that you are able to really hone your skills within this learning environment so that once you graduate, you can have the confidence and tell your future employers that you know how to work these programs, you know how to create visuals and graphs, okay? Now, also in the course, you will be getting 24 hours of live Q&A sessions, which gives you the chance to talk to your mentors, ask questions, just like what we're doing now. Everything is very engaging. Now, also, you get to do homework and projects, which in return you will get feedback from your mentors. Now, speaking of projects, these projects are all based on real world data and real company cases. So they're not like fake examples, okay? So these are real company cases. So because they are real cases that you work on within the course, you can use them as part of your portfolio and experience. On top of that, you will get your Refocus certificate. And again, we are starting next week and we only have 20 spots left. Now, let's look at our very user-friendly platform here. So as you can see on the left, we have all the 8 modules. Okay, and just an example, if you click on the introduction, module 1, you'll see a drop down of the live sessions, feedback, and all the things related to this module. So in terms of the platform, it is very simple. All you have to do is click on these topics and you will get access to the videos and your projects. Now, in terms of your class schedule, okay, our video lessons are pre-recorded, which means you can watch and learn them anytime. So again, we know that you are, most of you are full-time professionals here. So we will give you the time to learn by yourself, okay? But also we do have live sessions with the experts. And this usually happens 2 to 4 times a week. Again, taking consideration of your time, we usually have them at about 7 p.m. on weekdays so that you can get home from work or from school. And then during weekends, it's quite flexible. So you will get your schedule once you enroll in the course. And also, you will be working on some group projects as well based on real company briefs. So very exciting. You get to work with some of your classmates, group work, right? Just like school. Okay. Now, how does our digital class work? I mentioned that we have the online platform, and within this one platform, you get to access all of the lessons, all your instructions, your checklists, and your case studies. Now, when you do your homework and your projects, you get great feedback, okay? Important feedback from our teachers and mentors. What's important about feedback is that if you don't get them, how do you know you're doing it right? Okay, so feedback is very important. Now, from there, of course, we need to know if you have understood everything within the course. And so we have an exam. And once you pass the exam, you will be able to get your certificate and start using your new skills to help businesses make better decisions. And also, if you'd like to access our career center, we have a career center just for you. And we are 100% confident that you will find a job in the data analytics field. So make sure to get the offer. Again, it's a very special offer for today, just for our webinar participants. And let me show you a quick video on how to do so. Okay, so once you click on the offer, it will lead you to this web page where it's very simple. All you have to do is type in your name, your email address, your mobile number, make sure to check everything and click enroll, and you are registered for the course. Easy peasy. All right. So let's see how we learn data analytics together. Again, the course is very interactive where you can talk to your mentors, interact with the community managers, talk with your fellow students. And this is just a quick screenshot and example of getting feedback now from the students. What will you take with you after this session? So it's something like this. It's very engaging, very interactive. Okay, and I did mention that the video lessons are pre-recorded. And here's just a quick example of module 2 where you learn how to analyze data with Excel with one of your teachers, Casey. And of course, we do have the live Q&A sessions with the teachers. Very important for you to learn and understand and dive a little more deeper within the topics. What's great also is that some of our students don't just meet online, they also meet offline. So it's a great way to just create that community of data analysts, a great way to give support to one another and create that network as well. Very important. Okay, so this is an example of a portfolio that you can use as part of your employment, okay, or as an example of some of the projects that you have done within the course. So this is just a quick example of you having to create an SQL query on the different activities that lead to a person's heart disease. And you have to create graphs and visuals to present your data. So very simple. This is something that you can present to your future employers saying that, hey, this is what we did in class within Refocus. And we studied this and created an SQL query talking about your skills and your knowledge in the program. Okay, now also you get professional feedback. So in case, right, or with anything actually, when you want to step into a new industry or a new sphere, it's very important for you to have someone who knows more than you, right? So when you have someone who knows more than you are easily guided better into this new career. So our mentors are here to give you feedback, to answer your questions, and to hold these sessions for you to make sure that you are well taken care of and make sure that you understand everything within the course. And this is just a quick screenshot of our friendly community and group work. So again, you get to meet new people, new classmates, you get to meet your teachers as well. And here's just some of the feedback that we have about Refocus from some of our students. Okay, so it's nice to see that some of them would definitely recommend the course to anyone who's planning to go out abroad. They love the flexibility in learning and interacting with new people and how the platform is superb and very easy to follow. Okay, the ideas are organized inside the system. So we're so happy that our students are happy. Now let's meet our teachers. Okay, this guy doesn't need any more introduction, or does he? Okay, so he is one of your teachers. You already know him. We've learned so much from him today. Mark Anthony Badyao. He will be one of your experts and teachers here at Refocus. We also have Boris Biakilia, who has a PhD in control theory and system analysis. He has also worked at the BASF and the German Research Center for Artificial Intelligence. And we have Casey Palesok, who's had more than 9 years of experience in data analytics, from being a complete beginner to now becoming a pro and being one of the experts and mentors at Refocus. It is quite a story. And our experts and mentors have worked at some of these companies, which I'm pretty sure that you guys are already familiar with. So if you haven't signed up yet, let make sure to sign up. Click on the link, and it looks like we only have 10 spots left, from 20 spots to 10 spots. So make sure to get yours already if you want to be part of the next batch. Again, the course has 8 modules, from introduction to learning these different necessary skills and programs, all the way until helping you start that career. Okay, so let's dive a little deeper into the modules. So first, you'll understand data analytics as a profession. Okay, who are they? What do they do? You learned a little bit about data analysts, data engineers, scientists, and system analysts, right? And what kind of companies need data analysts? Now, within this module, you will also learn what are the prospects for you out there? How do you find a job in an international company? And if you're looking to move to a different country, we're also here to teach you on how data analyst helps you move to another country. Okay, now from there, we get into the more technical part of the course. So you learn how to create reports using Excel. Now, here you learn how to use the functions and the formulas. You learn how to analyze data with pivot tables and create simple reports using this program. So very, very simple. Again, you have mentors and teachers along the way to help you. Now, from there, you'll learn how to calculate and analyze business metrics using SQL at an advanced level. So this actually gives you that advantage because you not just know the basics of these programs, but you know them at an advanced level as well. Okay, and then you learn how to automate analytics using Python. So understanding the basics first of the program, use Jupyter Notebook, learn how to load and analyze data with pandas, the basics of NumPy data processing, and of course, very important because as a data analyst, you are going to present your results, like the graphs and the charts, right? So you learn how to do that as well in the course. Okay, plus 4 more modules. Okay, so using SQL, learning how to use Power BI, and how to conduct real life business model reviews and present your results. So you get to practice that as well. Lastly, we're here to prepare you for your job search in data analytics. At the end, you'll get your certificate, and you'll also get employment assistance from our Refocus Career Center. Okay, again, we have a job guarantee. So if after the course, within 6 months, you don't get a job, and I mean, you don't get anything like an internship or a contract with someone or freelance work, a part-time job, anything at all in that capacity, then okay, we will return the course fee. And this is how confident we are that you will land that job. Okay, thank you so much for signing up. Rocky, thanks for signing up. All right, so make sure to get the offer. As I mentioned, so far we only have 10 spots left. And again, in the course, you will receive a more practice-oriented approach where we only teach you real-life cases from the Philippine market. So real-life cases here. We also teach you just the skills relevant for you to start earning money, okay? Because we want you to start earning. And again, we will also help you with your career growth as our Career Center helps you find a job and help you prepare for an interview. So we know all the technical questions that companies like to ask. And so we're here to train and help you with that as well. So this course is really for someone who wants to start a new successful career, something that you're passionate about, something different, something challenging, maybe, right? Someone who wants to work remotely and have a stable, high salary, especially if you are a breadwinner for your family. And lastly, for those who want to simply upgrade their skills, get that promotion, get that bonus, especially for those who are novice data analysts here as well. Okay. So we do help you find that job by giving you the opportunity to practice and defend your projects in front of experts from these big companies. We will have a career showcase, and our students will be recommended to our partner companies. So you'll get your dream job, okay? An increase in your proficiency, and you get to help businesses make better decisions. What's great about data analytics is that it's a very universal profession. So you can easily switch to another sphere if you'd like. Just like the different professions that Mark presented to you earlier, you can switch laterally. Okay. If you feel like maybe data analytics itself isn't for me, you can go to digital marketing, you can go to programming. And if you are already in a company, then this is a great way for you to climb up that ladder. Joshua signed up. Mild Rose, yes, it's more at ease for you if you use a laptop for the course. Okay. Doreen, I'll explain why it's only 8 months. So you will get your new profession here. Okay, 80,000 pesos salary a month, and an opportunity to work from anywhere you like for international companies. Again, let me just show you briefly the advantages of the course. Okay, so here we go. The course itself, okay, is at the price or less than actually your future salary payment. So at an average, we did mention that you get 80,000 pesos a month. So the course is less than that, okay? So you can easily pay off the course in just your 1 month salary. And let me show you in terms of your perspective on like how much of the course is really out there. Okay, so if you choose to try to understand and enroll in these programs separately, you might accumulate a hefty amount of 100,000 pesos, and that is not a joke. Okay, it's a huge amount, and we want to make things easier for you. So our course is usually priced at this price per month for 12 months. Okay, but I did promise a very special discount and a special offer for you. So we're giving you 60% off our regular course. So instead, you will get to pay just this price per month for 12 months. And this is an interest-free installment again for 12 months. So just putting things again into perspective, this price per month, okay? Konting tiis lang, right? So try to save up a little bit on yung mga extra gastos, okay? If you save up this price per month, then you can easily pay off the course and get that new high-paying salary. Also, I just got word that we have 5 spots left, okay? Just a few more spots left for our next batch. Make sure to sign up already if you haven't yet. Now, we love this course and we have so much confidence in this course that if you feel like you enrolled, okay, so you registered for the course, you have accessed the videos and the lessons, you have met your teachers and your classmates, and you feel like maybe this course is not for me. No worries, because if you do talk to a supervisor within 14 days of starting the course and you don't like it, then we will return the money. Okay, we'll give you a refund. So we have a 14-day return guarantee. So let's see the table. I see some of you guys who are asking for some confirmation if you signed up already. And don't worry, once you do sign up, we do have managers who will contact you. So let's check out the table. Kate signed up already. Joshua, thank you. All right. So let's see. Okay. I need to go closer. Maribel, Raul, Christian. Okay. Lawrence. We have Sheila, Carl, Marianelle, Ray, Lily, Paula. I saw you earlier in the chat. Okay. Melamin, Rowena, Andrea, Jeremy, Edward, Rose, and Antonio. All right. Thank you so much for signing up. We are looking forward to seeing you in class. Okay. So again, you'll get your job with that salary that will quickly pay off the course. Again, 80,000 pesos in terms of your average salary. Now, also make sure, or actually just letting you know that within the course, you don't have to wait until you graduate to start earning money. And, we want you to start earning money within a few months. So if you feel like you can start getting that job or start getting a part-time job, no worries at all. You can start earning before graduation. And this is what we want for you. We want you to start making that money. Okay, so let me know if you signed up. Yes, Rocky, you're in. Joshua, you too. Okay, great. Carl, thanks. I think I saw you as well. Okay, so if you're thinking, Nako, is it really expensive? Is it really expensive? And I did see a comment earlier about that. It's really up to you. Okay, so remember that the best investment is an investment in yourself. And if you save up, I'm not saying spend, right? If you save up this price per month, you will easily get that money back. Considering also our price is lower compared to our competitors for a very comprehensible program, which assures a job and assures that you will start earning money. Okay. Now, maybe you're thinking, what if I don't understand the terms? I don't know the programs and the languages. Then don't worry. We actually have a separate module for beginners. So the very introductory information, get to know the terms, get to know the concepts. And once you feel comfortable, you can proceed to our main modules. And always remember that you have mentors and community managers here to help you. Okay. You're not alone in learning. And if you're already a practicing data analyst, then great, because we're here to help you grow, right? So our course provides in-depth knowledge and skills in all the areas of data analytics. And we are constantly updating our materials. So in case a new program comes along, come back to the portal, check it out, see what's new. And our hope for you is that you get to claim a higher position, hopefully get a raise. If you want to move to another company that pays higher because of the skills that you already have, then do that, okay? So our course is 8 months. And if you're thinking if it's too long, think about it this way. A regular course in university will take 3 to 4 years. Okay. So all you need to do is to invest 8 months. And from your 8 months, we want to make sure that you are fully equipped in terms of getting that new job, having the confidence to present your skills and present your graphs and results to your future employers, having the confidence for you to actually say that, yes, I deserve 80,000 pesos per month. Okay. So we're here to really build that within you, hone your skills within these 8 months. Okay. So we get this question a lot. Okay. Are there any age limits for the course? None at all. We do believe and we know that companies look for skills. So if you have the necessary skills and if they like your portfolio, then they don't really care about the age. They don't care how young or old you are. All they care about is that, can this person help me and my business? Can this person help my business grow? Can this person solve my business problems, right? And that's what we want for you. We want you to be that person no matter what age. Now, in terms of time, I did mention that we have pre-recorded videos that you can watch anytime. So in terms of the studying, it'll take about 5 to 10 hours a week. Take some hour or two after work or after school, or maybe set some time aside during the weekend. Again, we're happy to say we've educated 5,800 students already in the Philippines. And currently, we have 116 batches of students studying right now. And hopefully, you become part of the next batch. And of course, we are a member of these associations here in the Philippines. And we are also a Facebook business partner. Again, our course is less than your future high-paying salary. All right. So make sure to get the offer if you haven't yet. And as a thank you, we do have a gift as promised. Make sure to scan this QR code and get your free guide, Top 10 Mistakes Beginners in Data Analytics Should Avoid. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. Mark, do you have any last words before we go?
Yes. So yeah, so I just want to encourage everyone that really, as what David mentioned, the best investments is investment to yourself. And as I mentioned, in the data analytics field, skill is one of the greatest thing that most of the hiring managers are looking for. And in this course, you will definitely get those skills, and not just skills, but eventually create your own portfolio with the projects that you'll be working in this course. So I personally encourage you to take this course, and I'm pretty sure it will take you to different places.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mark. And thank you, everyone. We hope that you enjoy the rest of your day and looking forward to seeing you in class. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.